Hello and welcome to Andrew's Garage. Here we have a 1967 Lotus Elan SE DHC. So it's a special equipment drop head coupe. It's a barn find, and in fact I haven't even washed it since I got it. I haven't hoovered it or anything. It's as it came. The car stood in a dry storage barn for over 30 years. Now, the most incredible thing about this barn find is that it's got an awful lot of paperwork, including its first green logbook and its blue V5, and they show that it's a one owner car. It's also got, and this I think is quite incredible, its original MOT certificate from 1971. It's got a few more MOT certificates going right up to 1986, when it showed that it had 112,000 miles, and that was the last MOT it ever had. The speedometer now reads 114,000 miles. So in the last year, it did 2,000 miles. Now, I've had quite a few different Lotuses in the past, and I'll be honest with you, I'd be keeping this about the time and the money and the energy, but it has to go. The really positive things about this car is it's so original. It's so original. There are signs of green paint on it, but according to the paperwork, it was originally black, and as you see now, it's black also. The panel gaps are incredible. This bootleg panel gap here, all the way around, is fantastic. I've never seen a Lotus with such good panel gaps. All the badges are present. The boot opens, as you can see. The radiator's in the boot at the moment because the radiator's out, obviously. And it shuts beautifully. Silver bumper, and note, if you can see them, it's got the Vauxhall Victor S3 rear lights. Number plate is E-Reg, so it's in 67. It's got a stainless steel exhaust system running all the way through. It's to original spec, but as I said, it's stainless. The exhaust is about 40 years old, so it's in remarkable good condition. Now, I'm going to work my way around this side of the car. So I'm going to pass it in front of you. Some of the chrome work is pitted. For instance, this petrol cap is quite pitted and probably will need re-chroming, but the rest of it, if you just sat in front of the telly for, a couple of evenings with some polish, you'd get them up to scratch. I wouldn't personally do a Concord restoration on this car. What I would do is what's called an oily rag restoration, and just restore the engine, plug everything together and get it going. Again, panel gaps are remarkable. Here, the door, see the bottom of the doors even fit, unlike most of the Lans. All the door locks work, and if I'll show you inside, electric windows, I haven't checked whether they work or not, but windows all the way up to the top, the glass is good. Look at the door trims, they're in fantastic condition. Door handle, seats are in excellent condition. There's a slight split where the material meets on the driver's side. Seat belts are there. Carpets, they've had it. The bottom of the carpets have had it anyway. The carpets at the back are in generally good shape. The dashboard, well, it's all present and correct, apart from the radio. The varnish is all cracked, but the actual wood is fine. So what I would do, this is what I did to my Lotus Europa twin cam, 35 years ago. I took its bits, took it out and revarnished it, sanded it down, revarnished it, and it's still in perfect condition today. Steering wheel is not original, but I do have the original steering wheel. The only things missing on this car, as I said, are the radio, the horn push, the original horn push, and for some reason someone's stolen the gear knob. So I'm going to shut this door now. As you see, it's an S3, so it's got the door frames. I'm going to shut this door and listen to the door. It shuts fine, doesn't drop at all. Moving around to the front, it's got the knock-on wheels. It's got Firestone tyres, which have got, well, to be honest with you, they feel like new, but the rubber is pretty hard. You could use these tyres, they all hold air. You could use these tyres to begin with and just to run down to the pub with, but if you do anything serious, you don't need to change them. They're only 13-inch 155, so I mean they don't cost a fortune at all. If we look inside the bonnet now, you'll see that that the block is present. Obviously the gearbox is present. The cylinder head is off the car, but it is stored well in a cardboard box. It's complete with the Weber carburetors and the SE twin cam cylinder head. It got all the bolts, cylinder head bolts and everything all stored very nicely. The guy who had it before, I believe, was an engineer, so he was very particular. He had this car from new, so it's a one owner car. Right? Now, the remarkable thing about this car is its chassis. The chassis is not rotten at all. It's an original chassis and it has surface rust, but it is not corroded like the normal Lotus Elans or Europas that you'd find. It's perfectly usable. What I would do personally is wax oil it to begin with, and then in time lift the body off and give it a good thorough rust preparation and wax oiling, and then it'll last forever. As I said, the radiator's in the boot at the moment, but it wouldn't be a big deal. Just take the engine out, get it rebuilt, keep it standard, and hey presto, 118 horsepower SE motor. Right, I'm going to close the bonnet lid and we walk round. Again, the bonnet's slightly open, but the panel gaps are all good. The gaps around here are all fantastic. On most Elans, this near side headlight, or offside headlight to your American reviewers, is normally deep recessed below the line of the wing, but on this one it's right, you know. What I would do to the paintwork has got cracks and gel coat cracks and stuff. Personally, I would clean it and give it a good black waxing and leave it at that. The bonnet, sorry, not the bonnet, the bumper has got some damage at the front, but that would fiberglass up. Again, you can't see it, but the registration number is present on the front grille, and all the suspension is good. So, that's the other thing. I couldn't believe it, but it's been storage for over 30 years, and the brakes still work. Not particularly very well, but given a good push. Bearing in mind the servo's not running, and they stop the car. The car is not seized up at all, and if I move round, another S3 feature, or SE feature actually, is it's got side repeater indicators and SE badges. Okay. Just finally coming around this door again. If I just shut it. There we go. Panel gaps. Look at those panel gaps, you can see them. I know it's quite dark here, but you've got absolutely perfect panel gaps. No bulging at all of the doors. Normally you'll see Elans with doors bulging out, but this doesn't. It's absolutely spot on. And again, passenger seat in great condition. Give it a good polish of these chrome surrounds, and away you go. It needs a damn good clean inside. As I said, it's been sat inside for a long time. I'll shut the door again. Okay. Right. Doesn't drop. Hood in great condition. Some damage just on the front corner there and on the other side, but otherwise the hood has no splits, doesn't leak, and apart from the rear window, which has obviously got a split in it and will need restoring, it's all good. Comes with a tonneau cover, the original tonneau cover, and all the paperwork you'd ever dream of, especially with a barn find. Most Concours cars don't come with that sort of paperwork. Remember, it's got the original logbook, one owner car, blue logbook, V5, and MOT certificates from 71 to 1986. And that's it. Lotus Elan S3 SE Drophead Coupe. Bye.